everybody, this is Roxy and I'm doing some more work in my quote journal. So, I just got a really nice thank you card from a friend of mine and I really like the stamp she used. So, I'm going to, this could be kind of a cool pocket, actually. I might make a nice pocket. Now that I think of it, so, but, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll use it as a pocket. Well, but first, background, a little more background. We're watching on Netflix. We're watching Unbelievable. Is that ever good? I love the one detective is from Walking Dead. She was the doctor, I think in the 6th season maybe. Anyway, she's really good. And then of course, Toni Collette is always good and really had a successful career. Can't talk today. Some days I feel like I'm using my feet to craft because I get all turned around. Then I gotta figure out what I want to put in there. Oh, that's cute. That might be cute. So this is the seed packet tutorial I had. I created these on my silhouette. They are for sale. You get 5. Some of them I put quotes on them. This one is blank. But you get 5 templates. You can either hand cut them or you can use your silhouette. I think you can use it in Cricut. I haven't tried. I'm not sure. So, if you want it for the Cricut, I can make make it work. Ooh, that was close. I want to glue that down. What was I going to put in it there? You can put other stuff in there too. But that's what I'm going to put in for now. And then the little tab catches the seal, or you know, the flap. What's going on here? Oops. That's too long. I'm going to cut it off now. Then the little seal, or the little half circle, catches the flap for closure. So this is just a receipt from another friend who owned the best. Her grandparents started a bakery over on the west side of St. Paul. And my mom, we used to drive over there to get, they had the best bakery. They had like, it was kind of bohemian. They had specialty breads and kolachkis. Oh, they're so good. So then eventually Melissa, their granddaughter, took over, and she named it Jerebek's New Bohemian Coffee Shop. So, and it was amazing. It was so good. She let me sell stuff in her store, like cards, and at the time I was knitting, so I sold scarves, my greeting cards, and then eventually other items that I would make. But now she owns a barn and farm in Wisconsin, and she does weddings, and she is the most creative person I know. She's so awesome. Anyways, with the coronavirus, she couldn't have weddings, and that was like a lot of money that they were losing. So she has cottage industry license. So she was starting to sell, like, they would raise hogs and chickens and sheep. So she was selling like lamb meat and pork and all this stuff. Well, then, you know, they have a lot in their freezer also because it wasn't all, didn't sell everything, you know what I mean? So then she started making stuff like foods, and she's the best cook. Ugh. My girlfriend and I used to go to her coffee shop once a week to get her pate sampler. Oh my God, it was so good. Or her kolachkis. Oh, nummy, nummy, nummy. All right, so what else do we want? These little stamps are from my friend Chris Shank that sent them to me. They're really cool. I think I'll do maybe on this one. Bees at the picnic. So I was trying to help out Melissa by buying some of her goodies every week. And then Scrummy got laid off. And I thought, well, it looked like she had a lot of people buying, so I thought I better start cooking at home again. Which I had been, but that one's cool too. Alright. And my favorite, this is like the favorite stamp store, but I think this was my first online purchase was from them for stamps and whatnot. Okay. I think I'm going to just do like little collages and then put the quotes in later. Yeah, so back to that Unbelievable on Netflix. On Netflix, that little girl is such a good actress. The poor little thing. She's really good. And it's so sad. The foster care system is just, oh, so sad. Just that we need it in the first place. But it does help a lot of kids and a lot of people to have kids that they otherwise maybe can't. Kind of a little picnicky, festival-y that we're not going to have all summer. No festivals, no picnics. Well, no state fair. That's my worst nightmare. Anybody that knows me knows how much I love the state fair. Now, where's my glue stick? Oh, there it is. It's running low. This is from a dress I made in high school. And I got it all. It was really pretty. With puffy sleeves. Short little puffy sleeves. I got it all done. All I needed to do was hem the very hard to make puffy sleeves and the dress. I put it on and the puffy sleeves were so freaking tight, and I was a skinny little teeny skinny mini, but the sleeves were so tight I would have had to tear them all out, redo them all. And you know what I did? I didn't do it. I just left it go, and I thought, you know, sometimes I do give up like that. Instead of, you know, because it was such a long process to make the darn thing. You think, oh, I should have come with this upside down. I want the ragged edge on the bottom. Don't anybody fall. I don't need an avalanche. Ooh, my... friend of ours that lived nearby, we had a garage sale at their house. And she has this thing. It's a table with 2 glidey chairs on either side. It's all attached. And she was in one, and hers squeaked. And she she swung in it, or glided in it, whatever, the whole weekend. And it's like, finally, I'm like, her husband, Al, I said, Al, you got to oil that thing today. I mean, I can't, because it was just constant all day. But we had a fun garage sale. A lot of people. And then Thursday and Friday were nice. And Saturday it started raining at, I think it was like 1:30. But luckily Al saw it coming. So we had time to get everything out of there first. Not pretty. Kind of got painted on, but it's okay. Leave that one loose. Oops, I guess it came right off. So much for loose. Okay. This one's kind of naughty, but I'm going to put it on there. And what happened, this is coffee stain paper, and it gets pretty crinkly and wavy and whatnot. So anytime you see this on these quotes, it's because the paper got stuck. So you kind of got to be really careful. See, this is perfect for this, I think. I love pictures of people having picnics. Like everybody and their grandma's there. So, look at her with it's a stroller. I thought it was a baby carriage. Just one of my hairs. Guess that makes it more mine. Cute. Look at this one way back there. Or is she really little? Compared to him? Isn't that weird? That literally looks like my grandma, but I know it's not. Isn't that funny? Where was I going to put that? Oh. Kind of like it here. It's a pretty funny quote, though. Someday I'll make up my own. Okay, back at it. And again, I think I'm going to just kind of do some base work and then I can finish, you know, put more to it, add more to it later. I do have, found this awesome autograph book a long time ago. It's from 1939 and some used pencils. So some of them you can't really read, but they're hilarious. As you are sliding down the banister of life, remember me as I sliver in your career. Isn't that funny? Bob Simonson. Gee, it's been so long since I've written in an autograph book that I can't remember any of those verses. Just remember me and all the fun down at welding, won't you? The welder, Muriel Gilgosh. This is 43 now. Roses are red and violets are blue. Sugar is sweet and so are you. Well, that's too nice. I love you little, I love you lot. No, I love you little, I love you big. I love you like a little pig. Joan Herman. Too good to be forgotten. Oh, you cutie, I-N-V-U. Well, she really liked these little code words. I wonder if she became a coder in the army. Dear Pitchfork Pat. Funny. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it weren't for the boys, your lips would rust. In your chain of friendship, consider me a link. So these are kind of fun. I ought to giggle, I ought to laugh, auto. To think I wrote in my own autograph. Ah, it's Pat. She's got a lot of them. There's 40, so it's kind of all over the board. Don't be numbered, don't be. Just be. Oh, that must be like musical notes. God bless you, for God knows you need it. Best of luck to a swell senior class member. That must be a teacher. Oh, that's a dumb one. Not even going to read it. Well, who did this? This would be me. I have to write it, you know. Oh yeah, something. Something at last. Junior thinks he'll be the last one to write in this book, but I'll fool him. Oh, this must be Junior. By hook or by crook. Oh, I'll be the last autograph. I'll be the last to write in your autograph book. He's funny. P.S. and not you. Funny. So I thought I'd use one of these. Hello, girly. I love that. Monoman. That's from my. That's where we kind of lived for a while. Let's look at it. Let's look up the house. Monoman. Where's my phone? Did I forget my phone? How can that be? That's impossible. Jeez. I'll have to go get my phone. I'm glad I forgot my phone because I found other stuff I want to put in my book. So here's the house, 824 Monoman, which is close to where Scrubby grew up. Like, and, okay, this is Smith Avenue. So Scrubby grew up right here. So it's just a couple blocks from his house. Okay, then, if we go out, alright, then okay, before we got married, where is it, George Street? Before we got married, alright, so there's Monoman, go down Smith Avenue, go down George Street to Bidwell and on Winifred Street are, okay, let me see. Scrubby lived here in this house. I don't know if I can get it. Here, I'll show you. I know what I'll do. So now you wear that out. Okay. So one. Okay, that's where. Okay. So here's our first apartment. All right, first of all, Scrubby lived here in that house. He rented a room or a third floor. And then when we got married, we lived in that unit. It's so nice. It was so gorgeous. It had all woodwork, old, really cool old appliances that worked just fine. And one of those big, huge white farmhouse sinks. Anyways, then when we got married, we lived there, and then our first house was down the street. We literally walked our stuff down. There was like me and a bunch of friends. This was our first house. Right, oh, there's that one. That blue house there. I wonder if I can get a better shot. Nope. That's our first house. I loved it. It was so pretty. It was yellow when we had it. But it's 2 stories. Really cool backyard. And then this house, can't get on the street. Then, okay. So he would tell people. Alright, so I'll show you some more stuff. Okay, so here's our church was right here. I'm sorry, it's right here. Our church was right down the street, St. Matthew's. And then, I wish I could get on the street. How do you get on the street and drive around? So, Bidwell, Winslow, Stryker, was it Stryker? Yeah, no, yes. Lottery retailer. I wonder what that is. There, that's Jerebeck's. This is my friend's Jerebeck's New Bohemian. She owned the whole building because it was her grandparents, but it's closed. She sold it, and look at, you can see the car. The people that bought it kind of just, oh, here we're on the street. All right, then you can see. Oops. Why does it do that? I want Stryker. There we go. Slow down. So we would walk down to the bakery every chance we get. I suppose you really want to watch. Are we going the right way? Yeah. Here we go. Then you can see the whole house. It was so pretty. It had gorgeous stained glass. There it is. And then I planned and built a deck, or designed and built a deck on the back of the house. I'd love to see if it's still there. There's that girl. Isn't that pretty? That was a dream house. But yellow and white. That's exactly the house I wanted growing up. So then we go down to Jerebeck's. Whoa. Down here. And our church. Here's Jerebeck's. Stop for coffee. And Klotchkes. Alright, oops, nope. No. I hate when it does that there. No, come back. See, it's never gonna. I don't want to be on Stryker. Why does it keep going there? There, no. Isn't that weird? There we go. I just gotta get, whoops. There we go. Now don't stop at the intersections. Here's our church. Oh, right there. Oopsie. Well, you saw it, right? Now where am I? I'm on Hall. Going the wrong way. There's the parish center. This is where Scrubby and I got married. Right here. That's the new church. And then there's the parish house back here. And then if we go back, now we gotta get in that goofy intersection again. Winifred, okay, there. Wait a second, where am I? Yeah, we're good. There's the old church and school. And Scrubby and I taught CCD here. Then you go down the street. Down to Boca Chica. The best restaurant in town. Oh, that's not going to let me. Oh, you know what? Here's the funny part. Right here. Oops. All this back here is a nursing home. And Scrubby would tell people, yeah, we're just making our way down to the nursing home. You know, while we're buying houses. Anyways, okay. So that was a little tour. Where's my glasses now? Okay. So I think I'm going to use this one because it's kind of got some local history for us. I didn't even, so they must have gone to Charlton. Wow. That's up near Scrubby's. Because Charlton runs parallel with Smith. So they must have gone to Humboldt High School. Or maybe St. Matt's. Alright, so. It's going to be too big. Hello, girly. I love it. It's so funny. But I want to use probably a glue gun for this paper. Good, nothing's on the other side. Look at how nice it's aged. I suppose I lost everybody. Driving around. Getting all dizzy driving around. So if anybody's still with me, thanks for staying. This is what it was like at the garage sale. All day. For 3 days. Well, 2 days. Then we got him to oil the chair. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'll do stuff later. Ah, coffee is my friend. Alright. I think I need a little something, something. Excuse me. I love this. Oh, I got this from Melissa, from Jerabex. She had a lot of German stuff, because her parents are, grandparents and that, are, think they call them Bohemian. That's why she named it Bohemian Bakery. But I think they were German too. Honestly, I don't get what Bohemian is. I think Bohemia is like Czechoslovakia and that kind of area. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I wanted the stuff I found upstairs when I went to get my bone. Oh, I get a runny nose now. Is this. I think this is so funny. I mean, we're kind of overdoing the. It's like, yeah, you gotta wear a mask. Do we need to? I really want one of those. I'm gonna go to the store and see if they'll give me one or sell me one. They really should sell them. Probably do. So I thought I'd put this in here somehow. And then I forgot about this. I offered this to a gal that said a lot of her brothers were named Gerard or had that middle name. But I never heard back, so I think I'm going to put it. And I think I might, actually, I'm going to put it in here. Because I don't want to glue it down. Because there's a lot of cool information on the back. But according to Scrubby, his mom had a baby that died after birth. And according to him, they were both their middle names were Gerard. And I can't remember if the baby was after or before him. I want to say after. But I'm not positive. So, he didn't care about the card. I do. Which is typical for most men, I'm finding. Okay, so. Too bad it's too long. Be cute to put it in as a tip in. Actually, I could, couldn't I? So, where would I have to cut it? At least here. I'm going to do it this way, actually. Mostly I want to know where I'm going to cut it. Oh, that'd be kind of like her hand. Yeah, I kind of like this. So, what are we going to do? I could always change the fold, right? what if... No, I'm going to just cut it off. Too much mathematics. So then we need some fun washi. I want a thick tape, but I'll just do this one. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, right? It's gonna be the tricky part. Getting this thing to cooperate. I gotta watch my fingernails because I go right through the tape. Not perfect, but if it works, it works. No, it's kind of sticky, but I don't care. Sticky outy, that is. I can always put something on here, like a piece of paper. Decorative. Okay. I'll keep this stuff out. Might use it. So then... in Target the other day, and this one song came up that I have not heard for 30 years, probably, by Missing Persons. That one, What Are Words For? It's a great song. We saw them in concert. But it's like, where did that come from? It's kind of weird because I haven't heard of it for years and years. It's fun to hear. I thought I filled all these. Somebody asked what the difference between, like, why I use this glue and why not the other and whatnot. I use the glue stick when the paper's a little thin or delicate, or especially with vintage, because otherwise you're going to have all these little lumpy wet glue bits and pieces everywhere. You know, it'll be a little harder on the paper. Like, you know, more delicate papers than that. Ooh, I didn't see these. These are lids for my coffee cups. These will be kind of fun. Oh, little hearts everywhere. Kind of like a tab. Isn't that cute? That'll be cute. Now I'm getting kind of more different kind of vintagey look. That's cute. Put one on both sides. I was thinking of using these. Oh, that's what this all is. These are the coffee sleeves for the, you know, it's like a to-go cup. So that might be cute too. That's what I pulled this out for. I didn't see these guys. This got kind of moved when I was stapling, so it's a little crooked, but I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, we went and saw Missing Persons back in the day, and it was at the Northrop Auditorium on the U of M campus, and people were dancing so much that we were like, I think we were in the balcony, and people were dancing that the balcony was kind of, and I'm just like, oh my God, get me out of here, because I did not want to be like a casualty there. I wonder if I keep that crooked too a little bit, so it doesn't make it look so bad. But they were awesome. It was like a great concert. So much fun. Alright. So we're almost done with at least some backgrounds. I think I'm going to have to find more stuff. Oh, I forgot about this. Where was I going to put that? I don't want to put it there now. Yeah, I'll hold this for later. Alright, so here's front to back. Well, I'll do that later because I still have a few pages.